What up, you guys? Nathan Heightz here, and today we're going to be talking about a subject that can be a little bit confusing for English speakers that are learning Spanish, and that subject is noun gender in Spanish. Cool. So, unlike English, Spanish has gender, which means the Spanish nouns have gender, which means they can either be masculine or feminine, okay? And these nouns can further be broken down into two categories. One, living things, and one, non-living things. So, to make this simple, we're going to start with living things because they are the easiest subject. And cool, perfect. So, when a living thing is physically a male, like for example, the word the man or the boy, it's going to be a masculine noun, okay? So it's going to be el hombre, el chico, okay? And if a living thing is physically feminine or physically a girl, let's say, it will be feminine, okay? So la mujer, la chica. And certain words can be further broken down a little differently because as you noticed, man, woman, hombre, mujer, they have their own separate words, but sometimes the noun will actually change forms depending on its gender. So for an example, right here we have little cat. In Spanish, this one would be la gata, right? It's a female cat. But if it was a male, bing, it becomes el gato. Cool? Awesome. So, let me just get rid of this. Anyways, now, if we have a noun that refers to something that isn't living, something like an idea or a place or something of that nature, we can pretty much guess the gender of the noun depending on its spelling, okay? So, for masculine nouns, we got words that end in O. For example, el libro, book, is a masculine noun. Words that end in MA, not to be confused with the feminine A. MA, like for example, el diploma, or el programa, or el problema, okay? Those are all going to be masculine. And then we have words that end in S, for example, autobús, which is bus. That's another masculine noun, okay? For feminine nouns, we have words that end in A, okay? La caja. We have sion, dar, like habilidad, ability, cis, like tesis, or itis. Itis is used with a lot of medical terms like tendonitis, okay? So those are all pretty much going to be feminine. Of course, there's always exceptions, you guys. So right here I have two little exceptions. A lot of these exceptions are high frequency words, which means if you're a beginner, you're going to run into a lot of them. But the good news is once you pass the beginning stages of learning Spanish, you will have already learned a lot of these exceptions. So after that, it gets a lot easier. So for example, one exception is el día. As you can see, it ends with an A, but it's masculine, okay? And another one is la mano, which is the hand, ends in an O, but it's feminine. A lot of this has to be memorized, you guys, but these are just some simple tips to help you out, and I really honestly hope they did. If you like this video, subscribe. I'm going to get into more depth. I have a bunch of lessons planned and written out already, and I'll be putting them up in the next few days. Cool? Thank you, and hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Peace.